So today we are going to discuss about different type of hazards caused by radiation. Or what are the different type of biological effects caused by radiations? So remember that the radiation is only dangerous when we don't understand about it. So while we are exposed to different type of radiations like alpha rays, beta rays, gamma rays, X-rays or cosmic rays, that will causes intense ionization of molecules present in the cells and produces excitement of molecules in cells. So as we know, our body contains 80% of water. That water get ionized and produces free radicals. These free radicals react with each other and also with organic molecules of cells and leading to the production of secondary chemical substances called as peroxides. These peroxides are highly reactive. They react each other and the DNA get damaged and causes or inhibition of cell division and mitosis, and finally leading to cell death. So that is the main biological effect of radiation, cell death. So mainly the damage caused by radiation can be divided into two types. First one is somatic effect and the second one is genetic effect. So what do you mean by somatic effect? That is somatic effect, harm to person exposed to the radiation. So main effects are two types, acute and chronic effect. What do you mean by acute effect? When large dose of radiation absorbed in a short time, that is called as acute effect, and small amount of radiation absorbed repeatedly over long time, that is called as chronic somatic effect. So that will leads to different type of cancers, for example leukemia. So somatic effect that affect the various body part leading to cancer, for example leukemia. Then second type of effect is called as genetic effect, that harm to person in future generation due to ancestors exposure. So radiation to reproductive organs damage the DNA of sperms or eggs. That is the main effect of genetic effect. Then mainly leads to congenital abnormality. So genetic effect mainly affect reproduction and heredity. So somatic means radiation effect occurs on an exposed individual during his lifetime, that is called as somatic effect. Cancer induction is the largest risk of radiation exposure encountered in radiology. Cancer risk is generally higher for children than adults. It may induce both benign and malignant tumors. So that will cause death, cataract, organ failure, blood disorders, nausea, hair loss and skin burns. Then coming to genetic effect, that is not seen in the person irradiated but is passed on to future generations. So the radiation induced mutation affect the health of offspring. Genetic damage cannot be repaired. So mainly genetic effect leads to congenital defects, premature death, chromosomal abnormalities and cancer in later life. So these are the genetic effect. So mainly genetic effect leads to congenital disorders, mainly leads to reproduction and mainly affect the reproduction and heredity. So while we are exposed to radiation, what are the main symptoms? So first appears severe nausea, vomiting, prostration, and after a few hours diarrhea comes out due to ulceration of gut with bleeding. Then RBC, lymphocytes, blood platelet and granulocytes are found to be reduced in number leading to anemia. Antibody production is decreased and body resistance comes down promoting infections. And finally, death will be followed 2 to 3 weeks after heavy dose of radiation. So these are the main symptoms. Then what do you mean by delayed effects of radiation? So continuous exposure to low level radiation give rise to delayed effects of radiation. So main symptoms are hair grays and other degenerative changes takes place leading to premature aging. Several type of cancer induces, that is skin cancer, lung cancer, leukemia, Hodgkin's disease, etc. And large dose of radiation may inactivate gonads leading to sterility and reduction. Exposure also causes chromosomal damages leading to mutation and consequent decreased fertility. So these are the delayed effects of radiation. This is leukemia. And second picture, that is premature aging caused by exposure to radiation, genetic effect. And third one, lung cancer, Hodgkin's disease, brain tumor, and different type of skin cancers, basal cell, squamous cell, melanoma, market cell cancer. So these are the different type of cancers induced due to exposure to radiation. So these are the hazards of radiation. Thank you.